Forex Trading Secrets is a strategy that I released back in 2011. If you go to Amazon and you search Forex Trading Secrets, you'll have to go to the second page, and you can scroll down. You can go to page two, and you'll see it, Forex Trading Secrets by David Bean, released on March 9th, 2011. And it's basically a walk-forward analysis of an article from 2007. So this strategy is almost 10 years old. And so you can get the paperback for $39.95, and it's basically an open code trading system. So it's very valuable, and the fact that it has the code, if you have TradeStation, you can type in the code, you can get on the Kindle or the paperback. But I want to show you the walk forward results for now. And so this is the basic system, and it was just 4 rules, and we went through the book. This is in chapter 1. We started out with the raw system, and then we refined the system, and we used some rationale. It's a very short book, very basic, and that was the intent. Some of the reviews criticized the nature of the brevity of the book. I didn't want to write a novel. When I develop a trading system, I want to be as brief and quick as possible, because I know if you're a trader, you don't want to sit around just reading novels and theorizing about everything. I want to be practical and straightforward. I want you to be able to read it in a few hours and to be able to get to it as quickly as possible. So I've made some of our more recent books longer, but this is a very brief book, and again, it's 5 years old, and the article that was originally written was almost 10 years old. And this is the walk forward analysis of the base strategy, and again, it's just the raw strategy. The average trade profit is a little low, the drawdown is a little high, but we go through several chapters in this book, and we refine this strategy to the final strategy in chapter 6A. Alright, that's the workspace, chapter 6. And you see the results here going back to 2002. And in the book, I show you I'm going to pause the video, and I'm going to adjust the time frame to what the time frame is in the book so you can see the performance summary. So here are the results in the book on page 61. So here's the final strategy that was developed. We went through many chapters and explanation of the base strategy, and then we used a stochastic filter analysis, explain why we use that, and just the basis of stochastics. And you see the results: 56,312.50, 35.50 drawdown, average trade profit 61.28. These are some of the numbers I look at the most. Equity curve, pretty good equity curve, nice back in this time frame, and but still continuing higher. Smooth equity curve, good average trade profit. And so what happens with the walk forward analysis? Go back to the current time frame, and we can see it. I'm going to pause the video again. So the same exact strategy, added a little over 600 trades. The drawdown is the same. The max drawdown is the same. There has been no worst case drawdown since I released this book in the performance report that's 5.5 years old. It has gone a little bit sideways, but it started to move up, and so it's breaking out of this. It's kind of this sideways equity pattern, and it's moving up, and it's doing well lately. And the equity curve is positive, and so you can take a look. 3,031.25 in 2016 with 68 trades. You know, you're at a little less than $50 a trade on there, but you see the average trade profit went down, but the max drawdown still holds. The equity curve is moving up, and I like strategies like this that you can kind of get in, and you can use technical analysis on your equity curve. You can jump in on this, and so it's pretty good to find a strategy in a book that still has a positive equity curve after 5 years. I've done a lot of research. I've purchased books like Larry Williams' Long-Term Secrets to Short-Term Trading. Great book. Learned a lot from that book in the way to think about developing trading systems. I tested a lot of the strategies, and the equity curves were straight down after the book was released. And so Larry Williams, he's a master. It's a great book. I appreciate him writing that book, and I would give it a 5-star rating even though the equity curves are down, because it provides valuable and useful information on how to develop trading systems. And so in my book, I'm not a marketer. So take a look at this. There's only 8 reviews so far, and I've had this out 5.5 years, and I haven't spent a lot of time marketing it. Trader more than a marketer. I guess these videos are some marketing, but if you've bought this book, you like this book, take a look at it again. Go back and look at the code and see if this strategy would be something you would want to trade now. If you think this is a good book, we appreciate your honest review. Some negative reviews on there. that I think that are inaccurate and express some things that are not true. And if you have the opportunity to, if you agree with me, you want to vote those down or take a look at those. Um, you know, there is a secret to this, and I shared that in the book. And I wanted it to be brief, and so some of the criticism is brief. One star here is not recommended, but there's no reason why this person did not recommend it. And this person gave it a bad review and then came back the next day and let's see, I read the entire book in less time than it took to arrange for the return of the drop off DPS. That's what I want. I want a brief book. I don't want to spend a lot of time reading a book and writing a novel, and you probably don't want to read a novel. You want to get up and running as fast as possible. And so it's if you're upset about a book, you don't like it, you don't think it's for you, you buy it on Amazon, you can return it too. So there's no reason to be angry about this book. If it's not for you, I understand it's not for everybody, but there's some positive 5-star reviews too, so I appreciate those. He makes the claim that also this sentence right here, the reviewer who wrote this book is giving away some kind of valuable secret, is eerily similar in tone to the strong hyping voice of the author. So he's accusing me of writing my own reviews, which I did not do. It's unethical. I don't believe in doing that. And so it's a false accusation. Another false accusation is talking about a $35 DIY Euro system. I'm not sure what that is. He must have me confused with someone else. So another thing is TradeStation, mentioning TradeStation being the most expensive platform. It's not expensive, 10 trades a month. The platform is free, and the commissions are competitive, right in there in the $4 and $5 range. And so a lot of problems with this review. There are a lot of false statements in this review, so I just wanted to go over that. Nothing is perfect. It's a $39 book with open code and a strategy that has a nice walk forward analysis and results for 10 years. And I challenge you to find something like that for $39 that after 10 years it still has a upward equity curve, and so you probably won't find it. So it's a good deal. You want some ideas on how to trade. If you're looking for the Holy Grail to make you rich tomorrow, or if you're looking for a novel to read, then this isn't the book for you. But many of you have bought this book, and I don't know if you've been paying attention to it lately. Sometimes we have so many systems we're not paying attention to it. So I wanted to point this out. This is something that has a nice upward arc and equity curve, and so you might want to consider trading this strategy. And if you don't have this book, you might want to consider buying this book on Amazon. And hopefully, if you like it, you'll give an honest review and not a dishonest review, such as this one, or an incomplete review. If you don't recommend it, that's fine. Just at least say why. So anyways, that's a strategy you can trade on the euro if you like to trade the euro. Also, the review mentions that I don't mention why I picked the euro. The euro is mainly the only currency market that I study. A lot of the European currency markets are similar, move in a similar pattern to the euro, but their ranges are narrow and less liquid. The yen, I've not spent a lot of time on the yen. It moves different, and I don't have a strategy for the yen. So, but the euro, I have the strategy for the euro, and the fact that we've walked forward and had these kind of results is a good news on this strategy. So that's the update on the Forex Trading Secrets. 5 years old. Thought I'd let you know about it.